Is a person presumed innocent before the trial, or are they presumed guilty? This is Christina Williams with Just Criminal Law.
And David Mann, legal storytelling specialist. Well, I think we all probably know that a person is supposed to be presumed innocent. Is that how it really works in real life, though?
Well, I find that that's not how it works in real life. And the way that I find out, what people really think is when we're doing jury selection. So they're on the jury panel. They haven't been chosen to be a juror yet. We just get to ask them questions and, try to get them to try to get an understanding if they are the right person for the case. And during this process, a lot of times what I'll do is, and we can just maybe do it by example with you, David. So I will say, potential juror David, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure, that's fine.
Now, we are talking about the presumption of innocence. And as my client, Mr. Smith, sits here today, do you believe he's guilty or not guilty?
Well, I don't really know. I have no idea.
We need to hear the evidence. That's what everybody says.
Oh, okay. Which is what I said before. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll just do my answer then.
Okay.
I don't really know if he's innocent or guilty. I guess I need to see the evidence.
Okay, but David, now that's not the law. The law is that as he sits here today, he is presumed innocent. So the answer must be, you would have to say he's not guilty. It's not a matter of, let's see what the evidence is. It is. He enjoys this presumption of innocence. So although you're saying what a lot of people say, and in fact, I've never asked that question and got a different answer, but the correct answer is he is presumed innocent. So you must say he's not guilty as he sits there today. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's really, it's very counterintuitive because you're like, well, we're at a trial, so maybe he did it, maybe he didn't, but you're absolutely right. We are supposed to presume that he is innocent.
Yes, and that burden, I always raise my hands and I try to illustrate what that means. So we are in a criminal jury trial. That is what the jurors are there to decide. And that's different from a civil jury trial. Now, in a civil jury trial, if these are the scales of justice, one party prevails if they just tip the scales a little bit. Now, with a criminal jury trial, this is how it starts. This is the defendant up here, presumed innocent, and this is the state down here before the beginning of the trial. Now, in order to find the client not guilty, the state must have shifted the evidence in this direction. It's not okay if it's like this. It's not okay if it's like this. It has to look like this. That is, they have the responsibility and the requirement to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. They have to tip it all the way in the other direction. And that's not an easy job all the time. And so, right out of the gate, it's important that the jurors understand that is the road that the prosecutor has to take in order to find my client guilty.
And then it's the jury's decision to whether they have done that or not, which they have to be thinking the whole time. That's how much has to be proved in order for that scale to tip that much. Otherwise, we might send somebody to jail wrongly, right?
Right, and that is the worst travesty of the judicial system. And we all know it happens because we see people being exonerated, years later after they've spent decades in prison and, DNA evidence is able to prove their innocence. So in cases where the juror has to scratch their head and say, well, I think he did something. I don't think he's completely innocent, but I'm not sure if he committed this crime. then they must find the accused not guilty.
Wow. Okay. Well, if someone needs a lawyer to defend them in a case like we're describing, how do they get in touch with you?
Sure, we'll include a link in the description where they can call, text, or chat with a member of my team anytime, day or night. Here at Just Criminal Law, we know you only get one shot at justice, so make yours count.